Tell me more. Tell me more.
Well, he said it just kind of gets them in a relaxed state.
We're
He
calling
always
games with
does
Romo,
this?
you mean?
No. Yeah, my bad.
Okay. I did
on.
not. Like, how many cocktails? Probably one or two.
I think he
Get a
just.
little loosened up.
Let me punch up the story again. I don't think he locked in on like how many exactly it was. But
That's
yeah,
impressive.
it's with Aikman. With Aikman cakes. Joe Buck. I completely botched it. Joe Buck. My bad.
Okay, Joe Buck. Not
'cause
Nance.
Sorry.
What?
It didn't
Joe
seem
Buck,
like a
not
thing
Jim
that Nance
Nance.
would like.
Yeah, it didn't
if
seem like a
he would
Nance
do
thing.
it.
Both guys are lead guys in the NFL.
Yeah, but it
Sorry.
didn't seem like he would cop to it. Like that. Like maybe he's done it, but he doesn't seem like the type of guy who would be like, "Oh yeah, I drink before I go on the air." He seems too buttoned up and professional.
Well, also
Buck said that the
actually
drink-
been in the tower with Nance.
Yep.
Right? In Faldo. When they were here in D.C. that one time.
Yep.
And he like slid in a Junkies mention. I've never seen a bigger pro in my life. He doesn't need a cocktail.
No, he's a pro's
like
pro.
Joe Buck's not a pro.
Joe Buck is a pro too. It's surprising, but Joe Buck is good. He doesn't have the gravitas of Jim Nance. Jim
He
Nance
said-
is next level.
His quote was, "I feel like it's a good mental trigger to just chill."
All right.
He revealed he used to have cocktails inside the TV booth on occasion, and that it was a reminder to stay relaxed on the air.
It seems like that's a more radio thing than a TV thing. Radio just seems more casual than television, than big time sports TV.
Especially knowing how I am with alcohol, and I'm assuming Joe Buck is, similar to me. We're probably about similar age. If I have 2 drinks, I will slur my words.
Right.
I will slur my words. Now, it won't be super, super horrific, but there will be, I notice it when I cut commercials. Sometimes Valdez will send me stuff to cut, and I'll go downstairs after I've had a cocktail, and I have to do 87 takes because I've been drinking. I don't know how you could go and do network TV. It's like when Santana said he and Clinton and those guys would have a shot of Hennessy before a game.
Right.
That is the most counterintuitive. There's
That's
no way
that's
that
even
helps
weirder because you're
That just slows you down.
you're doing an athletic pursuit. You're performing. You're supposed to be performing at the highest level.
There's no way it helps you.
Yeah, alcohol cannot help you there.
I
You
know that
wouldn't
they
think.
thought it helped them, but no, there's no way it helps them. It might numb the pain of a hit, but there's no way you're running the most precise route after
alcohol
having done
is
a
a
few
depressant.
shots.
It slows you. It slows your entire system down.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way it's improving your reflexes.
And there's no
making
way
you
it
sharper.
makes Joe Buck a better broadcaster. There's no way.
Well, if it serves as a reminder to relax and have fun on the air versus being stiff, maybe it's worked out for him.
Did JP have a drink before he did the story? Because he
I'm sorry.
completely butchered it with Nance.
Okay, I forgot. My bad. I kind of equate those guys as the same, but because I'm not as much of a golf nerd, so
I think Nance is next level.
Golf nerds distinguish him because of the Masters, and I get it. But they're both lead NFL guys, and
They
the story
are.
was about the NFL. And then
But Nance is more than
Not
they
on
threw
this
it
show.
wrong. Well, hold on. Don't you think? First of all, Nance has been on the show a bunch of times. He's had us up to the tower. Damn near a friend of the show. Don't you think though? All that aside,
if you walked by
Nance
Jim
is one of
Nance,
the
do you
top
think-
5
if you
greatest
walked by
broadcasters
Jim
of all
Nance,
time.
though, do you think he'd know who you were? If you don't say anything,
I didn't
You know
say
what? I
introduce
wouldn't put it past Jim.
Who cares? Why are you? That's not the point.
I know.
The point.
JP's
is,
trying
but
to get out of botching the story.
The only reason I'm saying is EB's like, it's not the point either to say he's a friend.
No, but
Well,
Jim,
dang.
but Jim
My
Nance
point
is
is-
rarefied air on the show. We talk about him all the time. We have reverence towards him. You think
Yes.
he's some drunk falling down the stairs?
He's
Not
not.
at all. I'm just saying he's
he's a
equivalent
top
to me
fiver.
to Joe Buck.
He's a top fiver.
I think he's a top 5er all time.
He has
top
to be. Look
five
at his
You know,
body
it's
of
like,
work.
it's like saying, oh, you know that sports DJ that went to jail, JP Flame? No, I mean Craig Carton.
Right.
It's
They're
a
not
pretty
the
big
same.
difference.
Yeah. Joe Buck is good. Joe Buck is in the Hall of Very Good. He's not Hall of Famer like Jim Nance. Not yet, anyway. Joe Buck is good. but he's not. He's not in Jim Nance's league. Can't carry
he's
his
not
jock,
as old.
they used to say.
He's not as old, right? But he's done pretty much everything that Nance has done outside
Not
of the
with
Masters.
Not with the same. Do you understand?
Hasn't he done
every
World
time,
Series? He's done Super Bowls.
I'm sure he has, but not with the same class. Do you understand? Every time Joe Buck calls a game, he trends on Twitter because people just mock him. Do you know that?
Yeah,
True.
he rubs people the wrong way, but I get sized that he just lets the moment be a lot of
You
times.
love Joe Buck. You
I
like it
that.
when Randy Moss put his butt on the goalpost.
No.
He goes, "That is disgusting." You like that Joe Buck bit?
Cakes, that was 20 years ago. That's people bring it up
but-
all the time. Get over it. It was 20
that's
years
why-
I
ago.
don't have it.
You know what? That's
I
why
don't
he
have
needs a
anything
drink.
against Joe Buck. I don't care about Joe Buck. He's fine.
He also got uptight
Good at what he
when
does.
B. Lang was breaking his balls on his show when Artie was just doing shtick, right?
What? Yeah, that
Remember
was
that?
an awkward.
Artie was way out of
said
line.
B-Lang.
Yeah.
No, I said Artie. That's
He
what I
said
meant.
B. Lang.
Said B-Lang.
Definitely said B. Lang.
I did.
Yes.
Hey, do you remember what his secret ingredient is in his waffles, EB?
B. Lang.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
You
it
can't
was.
remember? You can't pull it?
It's sour cream.
Sour cream.
Oh yeah, it's so awful.
You guys are going to really enjoy my waffles with their secret ingredient, cocaine.
Well,
That's a joke.
Eric, you want to hear? You want to hear him, Eric? If you said it,
You like that Joe Buck
Cakes,
bit?
that was 20 years ago. That's people bring it up all the time. Get over it. It was 20
that's
years
why-
I don't
ago.
have it.
You know what? That's why he needs a drink.
Against Joe Buck. I don't care about Joe Buck. He's fine.
He also got
You
uptight
know what he
when
does?
B. Lang was breaking his balls on his show. Wow. Yeah. I was thinking Artie Lang. I don't know why my brain said. I don't know why my mouth said B. Lang. But
Anyway, I thought it was interesting. Sorry I botched your story. It's not Jim Nance. Sorry. I'll have a little more reverence.
You've just offended me.
This is Joe Buck. And
I like
Joey
Joe Buck,
Aikman.
you know how could you confuse Artie and Brandon Lang?
What'd you? Yeah. Fair enough. I never was thinking B. Lang. I don't know why my lips said that.
Next thing he'll bring up is Kennard.
Kennard Lang.
No. I liked Kennard.
He
Kennard
definitely
had a
had
run.
bad ear infections. That's what I remember about Kennard Lang. That's his lasting legacy.
All right. Hey, when's my next commercial break? Film breakdown, Drabby. Who are
Later
we
this
doing?
week, you're doing Kellen Mond or whatever.
Oh, that's
Mund.
right. Kellen Mund. Ronnie Mund.
Scores
all right,
man.
sorry.
Kellen Mund.
When is he going to do Trevor Lawrence?
You don't need
I
to
mean,
do one
Trevor
for him.
Lawrence,
He's the
why
number
do
one
you don't
pick.
need to do. He's the number one overall.
By the
Hey.
way, why were 20 teams there watching him? What are they doing? They're wasting their time.
KM
Doing their
limo
due
driver.
diligence.
Well, can't they trade up? Cakes? If
Sure they
want to?
could. You going to give them 20 first-round picks?
Did you see the video that somebody made viral the other day of Trevor Lawrence in 2016 when he was a high school kid and he was at the Under Armour camp or whatever
No,
it
and
was?
he couldn't hit the net.
And he was missing all the nets everywhere. It was,
Said
it was
he's never
kinda
been good at the
embarrassing.
nets.
He probably was a top prospect too.
Yeah.
So he has come a long way.
Well, the quarterback story is going to continue probably all off season for the Washington football team. We'll give you the latest tomorrow. We got to get out of here. For Cakes, EB, I'm JP. We'll see you tomorrow. B. Mitch and Finley up next on The Fan.